Yo, welcome back to Hilly T TV. Thanks for clicking on this video. And before we get started, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We grown over here. In this video, we'll be recapping Love Island Season 8, Episode 3. So y'all get your snacks, because it's about to be a good one. So we pick up where we left off last episode, and everybody just kind of getting acquainted with the new bombshells, you know. But Kenzie and Melanie, like, they just storm off. They're mad. Like, Melanie's mad for Kenzie. You feel me? And Zach feels the tension. He's like, yo, the girls are throwing daggers at me. They're throwing daggers. You know what, Kenzie, I'm gonna have to give you that one, because you clapped your own team. You already saw the signs, yet you still decided to pursue him. Why? Because you want to listen to Melanie talking about some giving the benefit of doubt. And then you in the corner with Melanie still. Why are you listening to this girl? Just don't even talk to her. She gonna give you terrible advice. Like, clearly, you didn't learn from your mistake before. Talking about Charlie cuter than Zach. Girl, now you just chatting. For real, because Zach definitely looked better. You're just mad. It's okay. Just say that. So now the boys are huddled up and they're talking about their connections and all. And Sean's like, yeah, you know, I was hooked up with Beatrice, but it's all good. Like, you know worries, hard feelings over here, brother. So now Beatrice and Anaya, they're talking, and Beatrice is like, yo, like, what's the tea? What's going on? What was going? And Anaya's like, you know, he's just really hurt. Like, he was kind of blindsided. He don't really know what's going on. And Beatrice is like, yeah, like, I understand, but that would have really been valid had we been together for about like 48 hours. It's only been one day. I'm not trying to invalidate his feelings, but like, come on now. Yo, I love Trinity, yo, I swear. Tell me why she gonna come up to Anaya and Beatrice while they talk here. And she like, Dad. And Beatrice is like, what happened? She's like, what you mean? Like, he picked you, what you mean? So as the girls are talking, Gabriel pulls up and takes Beatrice for a chat. So now they talk and whatever, and Beatrice is like, I'm so happy you picked me. I'm so happy you picked me. So you're giving very much pick me for real. Like, and that's crazy because that's the name of the game. Like, yo, you really got to know what you're signing up for when you on this show for real. But he was like, yeah, you know, we got that Latino vibe, you know, and that's, I already knew. Like, they just got that connection, and I'm not mad at it, because if I was on that villa and a bumshell walked in and he was African, like, what? I'm gonna have to see what that's about, because we just have that connection off rip. You feel me? Like, there's just things that other people wouldn't quite understand, but because we're from the same country or the same background or whatever, like, we understand. Like, you feel me? So I get it. I'm not mad at it. See, now they start speaking Spanish. See, you see that? Like, what? He teaching her Portuguese and all. Like, this is just real cute. And now they just start making out. Just making out right in front of Sean. Like, disregard him, right? Low-key, Beatrice is foul, though. Like, not gonna hold you. You walked into the villa with a whole nother man. And all this time you've been saying, oh, I didn't have the chance to explain myself. I didn't have my chance to explain myself. Now you got ample time to explain yourself, but you want to sit here and talk to Anaya, talk to your man, talk to Trinity. Like, you want to talk to everybody but the person that you really should be explaining yourself to, which is Sean. Like, yeah, you can explore, you can move on, but come on now. Officially close that door correctly. Sean is explaining to Sincere that it's kind of like weird. Like, he's kind of in like an awkward situation right now. Like, okay, it's one thing to actually like deal with it, but to see it in your face, like, your girl, well, ain't his girl no more, but your past connection is over here macking lips with somebody else. Like, dang, in front of you? Psh, that's tough. Sincere's like, you know, it's kind of good that this happened now rather than later, because imagine you just like invested all your feelings in this and then she switched up. Like, now when she made her bed, she got a lie in it. And not gonna hold you, Sincere, you are showing your true colors, because it's given you only get one time to fuck up with you. One time, like one strike, and you out. Dang, boy, it's strict over there. So now we have Kata and Zach. They're in soul ties, just really chopping it up or whatever. Zach's like, this is my first time actually in soul ties. And she's like, really? Really? He's like, yeah, I actually feel like this is my very first date. Like, I feel like my journey just started. And I'm like, dang, like, you could actually see in Zach's face, like, his face is literally lit up. Like, he is so happy to just be there. Like, I actually kind of like this. I ship them. I do. Now Kata's like, I want to know more about you. Like, are you a homebody? And Zach's like, kind of. I mean, I kind of like going out, but my ideal weekend would be just to chill, go to the gym, come back, eat, you know, just chill like that, watch a film. She's like, a film? I would typically say watch a movie or a show, but a film, okay, I guess that's cool. Yo. But Zach, respectfully, I'm gonna need you to step your cookies up. Like, can you start asking her more questions? Like, can you want to get to know her better? Because as of right now, all I'm seeing is, I want to get to know more about you. Like, why is she always the one that's asking you? Can you ask her? Can you initiate conversations, please? Because it's not all about you. So now Zach pulls Beatriz over for a chat, and she's like, yeah, you know, I just really want to explain myself. I didn't want to completely close myself off on day one. You know, I just wanted to explore. And I honestly thought that you would do the same thing. He was like, really? You thought I was gonna be on red? Really? Sean saw this as like a crazy feeling, honestly, because he initially saw the red dot as, okay, you want to close this connection to go see what else is out there. You feel me? Like, go make other connections with other people. He didn't really interpret it as somebody that could want their cake and eat it too. You know what I mean? And so he's like, honestly, I want somebody that's always going to stand on that green dot for me, period. Which I understand and I respect. She goes, it doesn't mean that it's a breakup. I was just willing to explore. Why is Sean gonna fall for it, y'all? Oh my God. This man is like, you know what? Yeah, you're right. You're right. And now that you're explaining it like that, I totally get it. What? Oh, so we could play a game like that? It's easy like that? Oh, say no more. So now we got the girls, Kata, Melanie, Anaya, Kenzie. They're all sitting around the fire pit, just really getting to know each other. They're like, oh, so where you're from? And Kata's like, you know, I'm from New Hampshire. And then Melanie goes, oh, we're close. And she's like, oh, where are you from? She's like, Philly. She's like, we not that close, girl. She's like, well, yeah, you're right. East Coast. So yeah, I get it though. I get it. Connecticut. Y'all feel me? Anaya asks Kata, like, you know, how are you feeling? And Kata's like, you know, well, obviously I was nervous coming in as a bombshell. But I chose Zach, you know, and Kenzie, I don't want any beef with you or anything. I don't want any problems. And Kenzie's like, no, you're good. You're all good. Like, you feel me? Kata's like, yeah, you know, I just want to form nice friendships and all of that. So the girls are warming up to her. Like, they're being really nice. So now we have Bryce and Trinity. They're chatting up, really just talking about their experiences with the bombshell. And now they're like, you know, kind of makes us want to explore further into what we have going on now that we've seen and talked to other people, kissed other people. It kind of pulled them back together. So this is really interesting. I'm really interested to see how this goes. So now we have Sean and Kenzie, and they're having a conversation about everything that just went down, you know? And Zach is like, all right, let me go up to Kenzie and have a conversation with her, try to just clarify his name and like everything that he did. Bro, why he go up there and Kenzie shuts him down? Like, nah, I don't want to talk. Like, girl, the other boys are going to see that and not going to want to with you for real because they're going to be like, dang, are you going to do that to me? Nah, that's not a good look. Now everyone's getting ready for bed. You know, the girls are putting on their PJs. The boys are showering. You know how that go. And Kata goes up to Kenzie and she's giving her a hug. She's like, you know, I hope all is good. Let's wake up tomorrow morning on a fresh start. You know, like girls type of thing. So now they all wake up the next morning. They all look good, like off the wake up. No makeup, nothing. Like they are all just very beautiful people, boys and girls. I don't even know what time they have to wake up. I heard that they gotta wake up at 6. I also heard that they don't know when they have to wake up. They just go to bed and then there's an alarm. Like, yeah, my bags underneath my eyes would have just been screaming. Ciao. Then Sean goes over to Kenzie, gives her a hug. I'm like, I'm feeling this. The boys are making breakfast as they usually do while the girls are upstairs doing their makeup, getting all pretty for the day. Now we got Sincere outside and he just walking around looking like he waiting for somebody. And he was, because as soon as he saw Kata, he was like, hey, Kata, can I pull you for a chat? Like, Kata was on his mind, y'all. Like, we already knew it. He wanted to talk to her like some one-on-one time with that girl. So Sincere and Kata, they're just having a normal conversation. It's nothing crazy. Like he's asking her, how do you feel about your connection with Zach? She's like, I'm really feeling him. I like him. How are you with Melanie? He's like, yeah, no, I'm really feeling her. Like we're synopsis in so many different ways. Where you from? Like they're just trying to get to know each other. Really like something light, nothing crazy. Then Melanie walks by, and as she walks by, she turns her head and sees Sincere. So Kenzie's like, oh, who was over there? And she's like, I don't know, I only saw Sincere. She knows she saw Kata too, but okay, all right, you got it. Now Melanie and Kenzie, they're on the dock, they're just talking. Melanie's like, I really, really like Sincere. Like, I don't know, last night we were just looking at each other in our eyes and we're just like really falling for each other, but I don't know, it's kind of too soon, so I don't want to really get hurt towards the end, like, you feel me? Then Melanie goes, I just don't want him to get sick of me. And I'm thinking in my head, like, why are we worried about the guys getting sick of us? How about Sincere being worried if I get sick of him? Like, what the heck? Because I'm a breaker-upper. I'll leave you real quick. Like, what? What we do? Now Sincere goes into his confessionals and he's like, I really like Melanie. We have a strong connection. But Kata, she has some really strong attributes. Like, she's confident, she's beautiful, she's funny. Like, dang. Like, I could go fishing, find a fish. I really like this fish. Find another fish and really like that fish too. Like, I'm choosing them all. So now Zach is talking to Beatrice and he just wants to like see where Kenzie's head is at and how he should really approach this conversation. Because every single time he tries to talk to her, she's like, nah, I'm not going with you for real. She dubs him. So Beatrice is like, all right, like, let's role play real quick. Like, what you gonna say? And he's like, and she's like, yeah, nah, don't say that. Just say X, Y, and Z. I made you feel bad. I don't want to make you feel bad. Like, I don't know, just sweet talk her. Sweet talk her. So now Gabriel pulls Kenzie for a chat, and this chat is actually smoothing out really, really nicely. You feel me? They talking about different languages, where they live, all types of things. Like, I don't know. I feel like Gabriel low-key kind of feeling Kenzie, and Kenzie got the googly eyes for him. Yeah, I heard that Kenzie do not blink, and as I'm watching this scene, bro, she is literally not blinking. Like, she's just like this, talking to him the entire time. Like, girl. Now we have Bryce, Zach, and Trinity. They're all sitting on the little island, just really not really doing much, if anything. And Kenzie walks by, and Trinity's like, maybe now's a good time to talk to her. So Zach's like, hey, Kenzie, can we talk? As she's walking by, she's like, no, not right now. And I'm like, girl, he's already in a whole nother connection. He is not going to be chasing you down, mamas. So Anaya and Melanie, they're talking, and Melanie's like, yeah, I haven't had the chance to speak to Sincere a lot today. And she was like, Anaya, she was like, really? Oh, I think he pulled Kata earlier. And Melanie was like, he pulled Kata? So maybe earlier when Melanie did walk by, she actually just looked at Sincere, because this girl starts getting all teary-eyed and everything. Like, girl, it was just a chat. So now Melanie's like, okay, it's fine, but it's clearly not fine. Her whole facial expression changed, and Anaya's like, my girl's pissed. And she's like, no, it's not that, I'm not pissed. It's just the fact that, like, he pulled Kata and I didn't even speak to him all day. Which I'm like, okay, she low-key got a point, because how are you guys literally in each other's face and y'all not talking? Y'all have no conversations. Like, what's going on? I'm not getting that. He's right there, right in front of you playing volleyball. Why y'all not talking? Then Melanie goes, like, she's just so sick of guys. When they first meet her, they're all like infatuated with her. They're like, oh, this Dominican baddie, da-da-da. And then they eventually get tired of her. And I'm like, dang, like, what do you mean they get tired of you? Like, I'm so confused. I'm not understanding this at all. Like, what's going on? Like, what? I just don't understand. And how many times has this happened to you? Like, what? It low-key might be because she's playing wife before the ring. Like, you can't show your whole deck of cards to these boys. You gotta play them back one by one by one. Like, come on, you gotta, I don't know. You can't just give them all, like, nah, because then they might be, okay, maybe that's it, right? Maybe that's it. She might just be giving a bit too much. And then the boys get tired of it afterwards. You just gotta ease into relationships and stuff. Maybe, I don't know. So now Trinity and Kenzie, they're chatting up, and Kenzie's telling Trinity about her conversation with Gabriel and how she was really feeling him. Like, it kind of made a little cat purr. You feel me? And she's like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm kind of thinking about talking to Bryce too. And Trinity's like, yeah, like, go ahead for it. I mean, I don't know where we stand right now. It's given more so like friendship, friend zone, more so than anything. So I don't know. Then Trinity goes, you know, I did tell him that I was very open to pulling Sean and Casey for a chat. So I'm like, ooh, oh, okay. Now everybody's getting ready for the evening. Y'all know how that go. Girls are in the glam room, boys are in the bedroom, getting all ready. So now Trinity and Beatrice, they're having a conversation. And Trinity is like, I want to know how you're feeling. Because obviously Kenzie and Gabriel had a chat. Like, and they were talking for a minute, girl. And Beatrice is like, yeah, they were. They were talking for a hot minute. I actually haven't spoke to Kenzie yet. Like, I don't know what that's all about. Now, Beatrice is telling Trinity how much she really likes Gabriel and how they're compatible in so many different ways, you know. But they also said that they were going to be honest with one another. So if they are going to talk to other people or want to pursue other people, like, they'll let each other know. You feel me? So she's like, you know, I'm going to talk to Kenzie and Gabriel. And so Trinity's like, well, who are you going to talk to first? And she was like, I'm obviously going to talk to Gabriel first. Like, Kenzie not going to tell me the truth. Girl, what? I'm just not understanding why she would think Gabriel would tell her the truth. I mean, he's the man. He going to want his cake and eat it too. Come on now. And he's just overly going. Like, come on now. So now the camera pans over to Melanie and she just sitting there stuck face. Stuck face, y'all. And Sincere's like, yo, like, stop trying to look all cool. Like, what's up with you? And she's like, I ain't trying to look all cool. But girl, you look bothered. Yep, that bothered. All caps. Now, Zach gets a text. They got to get ready for this villa game. And it's given water is included because they said something about a splash and a deep end. So let's see what we got going on. So all of the islanders are standing in a line right in front of the pool. They'll each go up to read a fun little spicy fact. And they have to push whichever islander they believe the fact belongs to into the pool. Yeah, this gonna be a little messy. Melanie goes first, and her card reads which islander played sexy roleplay as a Terminator, whatever. She goes by, and who she picked? Anaya. Just because she looked a little too nervous, you feel me? And yep, it was her. It was Anaya. So, I don't know, her little poker face was just off. Casey goes next, and his question was, which islander forgot a hookup's name during sex? You feel me? He goes by, and he pushes Zach into the pool. Turns out, it was Zach. But I knew that. Like, in my soul, deep down, I was like, yep, that's Zach. That's pretty boy Zach. Kata goes next, and her question is, which islander slept with a 52-year-old? She's going by, and she picks Gabriel. Boom, pushes him in the pool. Guess what? Yup, it was him. He slept with a 52-year-old. Whoo! Yeah, but no judgment. Yep, no judgment, because some people like them old. Some people like them old and wrinkly. So Sincere goes next, and his question was, which islander broke up with their partner and hooked up with somebody new in the same day? Then he goes by, boom, pushes Bryce into the pool. And guess who it was, y'all? Sean. Bad cop Sean. Oh, no. Like, he didn't even have no time to grieve that relationship. He was just on to the next. You see how these dogs would do you? So now it's Bryce's turn, and his question was, which islander gave their boyfriend head while their mother was driving? Whew, y'all some freak mucks for real. So he goes by, boom, pushes Kenzie into the pool. But guess what, y'all? It wasn't her. It was Trinity. No, girl. What? Beatrice goes next, and her question was, which islander ghosted a boy because he bought her an engagement ring? And she goes and pushes Kata into the pool. I mean, low-key, I was thinking Kata too, don't get me wrong, because she's just a baddie. But they end up being Melanie. So Trinity goes up next, and her question is, which islander had an orgasm on their friend's pillow? Now, that's just actually trifling. Like, respectfully, I got my own apartment. I would have to, like, lock my doors before you come in this motherfucker for real. Trinity ends up pushing Casey into the pool, but yeah, guess what? It was actually Kata. Oh, nah. If that's the case, take the pillow to go. Yeah. So Zach goes up next, and his card reads, which Islander has had sex in the same room as their best friend? So he goes around and he pushes Sincere into the pool. Yeah. Guys, it was KC. Y'all was just two-manning, huh? So now it's Kenzie's turn, and she's like, which Islander has dated someone so that he can get to their friend and get their friend's number? That's messy, because if that's the case, why don't you just go straight for the friend? Like, what? And what friend would, like, backdoor their own homegirl and go after their friend's ex? I mean, unless you're Amanda from Summer House, right? Kenzie took that chance to push Jack into the pool because she still got beef with him low-key. Like, she's not, And it ended up being Bryce, y'all. Bryce. So Anaya goes up, and her card reads, which Islander is guilty of texting other people while they were in a relationship? So she goes around, boom, pushes Sean into the pool. Yeah, guess what? It was Sincere. Yep, it was Sincere. Neither is Sincere of you. Yeah, while Sincere is explaining himself, Melanie is over there like this, trying her hardest not to crash out like, yeah, this is crazy. Now, majority of them jump into the pool and they all start kissing. And Melanie's over there just like, bro, if he cheat on me, I'm gonna cheat on him back. Like, I could play game too. Girl, that is never the way to play. Like, if he cheat on you, just leave. Just leave. I'm sure there's somebody else out there that is willing to spend more money on you and treat you way better. So now all the girls are sitting around just chatting, and Kata asked Melanie, like, whoa, how do you feel about Sincere and his answer about, like, texting multiple people, whatever? And Melanie's like, well, I already know he's a cheater. He's a cheater. If he gonna cheat on me, I'm gonna cheat him back. I'm gonna cheat right back. And Trinity's like, nah, that's not me. I'm gonna walk off. I'm not staying. And I'm like, exactly. Thank you, Trinity. Thank you. I literally just said that, y'all. So now Sincere's talking to Casey, and he's like, bro, she literally said, if you want to go explore, go explore. And so now that I've explored, she all tight and she butt hurt. And he's like, yeah, like, I get it. Like, she might have trust issues, but, like, don't bring old baggage into a new relationship. Like, I ain't even do nothing yet. Then Melanie goes, oh, I know Sincere pulled you, Kata, for a chat. Like, what happened? Like, just basically pressing her about, like, their conversation. Even though it was a light press, it was still a press. Like, I don't care. Like, why are you asking me about my conversation with your man? Go ask him in. Like, the fuck? Anyways, so Kata was just like, yeah, it was just the normal conversation. We were just getting to know each other. It wasn't nothing crazy. Sincere's explaining his frustrations to Casey for real. He's just like, I just want to be able to explore and still be with her while she explores and still be with me. Like, we just want to be on the same page. Like, you could go talk to other people, but you know where home is at. That's basically what he's saying. So now Sincere pulls Melanie for a chat, and he's just explaining to her that, like, yeah, I had a conversation with Kata, but it wasn't nothing on some, like, oh, I want to explore you. I'm trying to, like, really get to know you on some, like, oh, I want to move further with you. Like, nothing like that. It was more so, like, what do you do for work? Where are you from? Like, how do you like your connection with Zach? More so like that. It wasn't nothing deep for real. You feel me? So now Zach, Kata, and Bryce, they're all sitting amongst each other, literally across from Melanie and Sincere, honestly. Like, not close enough to hear their conversation, but, like, you can literally see them. So Zach's like, yo, what are they talking about over there? And Kata's like, well, Sincere pulled me for a chat earlier, and I guess he didn't, like, explain to Melanie that, like, he's open and searching or whatever, like, but he's not, like, I don't know what's going on, what they got going on. More so like a miscommunication amongst them. Then Melanie goes, when you pulled, what's her name? And Sincere says Kata. And then Melanie says Katie. When you pulled Katie, I was just like, And I'm like, girl, bye. Girl, bye. Because you know her name is Kata, but you want to sit here and call her Katie, trying to be funny. That's not cute. Like, it's not cute. It's giving you're very much hurt. You're very much intimidated. You're very much jealous. Like, pick your head up, girl. For real. That's not cute. You're sweating. It's hot. Melanie's like, I just thought that you was going to tell me that you pulled her for a chat or something. And Sincere's like, I was going to tell you, but I just didn't get the chance. Bro, you had ample time. You had ample time to tell her y'all was over there playing volleyball all time. Nah, I don't want to hear that. And Melanie's like, well, I know how you move. I know guys like you. I already know how you move. I just don't want to get hurt at the end. And I'm like, ugh, cry me a river. Now, Sarah's getting tight. I'm not even going to hold you because he tells Melanie, I feel like we're the strongest connection here. And Melanie's like, are we? And he's like, what do you mean? Like, that's what be done because I'm over here saying that we are the strongest connection. Like, that's how I feel. And you sitting over here basically throwing in my face. Like, what we got going on? So they are definitely not on the same page. Like, they are just beefing right now. Melanie ends off the conversation basically saying, I got to see your actions. Like, I can't just go based off of your words because words are sweet and all, but movement don't be following along, Sue. And we're not playing. You're not playing for the next couple weeks. I just gotta see how you move for real. Girl, you are not gonna survive Casa Amor. I'm telling you right now, like, you gonna crash out bad. And honestly, that just kind of wraps up this episode. So if you've made it this far into this video, I thank you so much for supporting the channel. Don't forget to like, comment how you felt about this episode. I mean, do you guys feel Melanie, like, is the shade warranted towards Kayla? Like, what's going on? And subscribe to the channel, y'all. We grown over here. Bye.